Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is Jackie, and what I'm doing today is the 2021 forecast for each of the zodiac signs. So this reading here is for Leo. So I'll pull three of the oracle cards here, and we'll have them for January, February, and March. Then I will clarify with the tarot. So January, February, and March. Okay, so we have the dog, risk, and the wind fairy. So I'll pull three tarot here for each card. January, 2, 3, February, and March. All right, so for Leo, in January, we have the dog, and this talks about loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love. So this could be very much between you and your significant other, the relationship that you have, very loyal to each other, a very emotional connection, very loving connection. So we'll use the tarot here, and we have the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So I'm feeling here that there is a lot of communication here between the two of you. With the Four of Swords, though, what I'm feeling is maybe somebody has said something and, it was taken the wrong way. So there might be a little bit of hurt feelings or a little bit of confusion there with something, but that's all it is. Like something was taken out of context, but in relation to the two of you together and being a couple, I don't really feel that there's an issue because you guys are really moving forward here. Everything is looking good. You've got the Ten of Cups, and so this is talking about a really good connection here between the two of you. There is communication, but like I say, there's something was taken out of context or something was said in a joking manner. The other person took it the wrong way, and somebody's feelings got a little bit hurt. But you guys will straighten that out, so I don't find that as a big issue here. But yeah, you guys are looking towards a new cycle here, and so more chance for growth in the relationship. But all in all, very good for January. In February, we have the card of risk. And every time I see this card, I think of the Fool card of the tarot. This is, like stepping out of the box, doing something that you don't normally do, being spontaneous. And that can be, for some people, like a no-no. But yeah, this is take a risk, do something you don't normally do, take a chance. And with the tarot here, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Oh, what I get here is possibly, getting together with some people, like some family members, and it's almost like somebody there just kind of, drives you crazy. It's like when everybody gets together, for Thanksgiving or Christmas, and it's like there's always that one person that drives you crazy. So that's what I'm getting here. You're getting a little bit like an anxiety attack here because you're going to be meeting up with this person. So this is in February, so I'm not sure if this is someone coming to visit or a vacation planned, and you kind of meet up with somebody, but there's a little bit of anxiety about meeting up with a family member. It kind of has like motherly overtones here with the Queen of Cups. So, you know, maybe somebody's mother is coming to visit here and they're a little bit anxious about it. I don't feel anything like too heavy with that. It's just that, yeah, it's kind of like this person drives them crazy sometimes. And it's like they're going to be stuck together for a while. So it could be that, could be a mother, could be an aunt. Um, but whoever this is, yeah, there's a little bit of anxiety there. So that's in February. In March, we have the wind fairy, and this is talking about your thoughts, how you communicate, and your intellectual analysis. So this is like you're trying to get some clarity or have some closure here. You're trying to make sense of something. Okay, it's like everything is smoke and mirrors right now, and you know you could be in a little bit of a state of confusion. So you're looking for some clarity and some understanding here. So here we have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Hierophant. This could be that you know, you're working with some people here on a project, and it's like you guys feel like you've done a really great job, and you know you feel like you need to celebrate, and that comes out through the Three of Cups here. With the Hierophant, it's almost a feeling like someone is putting you guys to the test to see which one rises to the top. It's it's almost like a boss scenario, and he's trying to figure out which one is the better worker or the better thinker or something like this. It just kind of feels like this is a test that he's put some people on, and yeah, it's like he's going to see which one comes out on top. I don't feel that you guys know this. You guys are collaborating on something, and you finish the project, and you know you guys are celebrating about it. But there's a heavy overtone here of a boss, and he's really looking at what each and every person has put into this project here. So that was March. Now April, May, and June. April, May, and June. Pull some tarot on this. Have some jump out here. How many have we got? We've got 3. And June. All right, so in April we have the card of the Hawk, and this talks about omens and messages. When I see this card, I think of ancestors, those that have passed away, trying to send you messages. And again, messages can come out in many different forms. You know, you could hear a song on the radio and think of that person, or that person could just kind of pop into your head. But however this message comes towards you, there is this sensation that they are trying to tell you something. I'm feeling it more as like a warning or a beware, or keep your eyes open. I had this card in a reading a little earlier, and I didn't feel it as a warning. I felt it more as a good news. But in this reading, right now, I feel it as like, watch your back, keep your eyes open, beware. Okay, so somebody could be trying to, put you in a state of confusion or kind of throw you off your guard. Yeah, what I'm getting here is like, stay on guard. Like, just pay attention to what's going on. And that's in May, or April, sorry. So here we have the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the King of Wands. Yeah, this sensation that I'm having, it kind of feels like this one over here where I talked about, a boss is like keeping an eye on the workers and seeing which one is the best, and it's kind of like a trickery type of energy. Well, I feel that kind of energy over here as well. And we have, like I said, the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the King of Wands. So this is like, it's almost like two energies are being, pushed against each other, and seeing which one is going to come out on top, which one is the better worker, or something like this. There's one, somebody here is very strong, steady, good provider. There's choice. And there's someone here very creative, full of energy. Both these people, could be running their own business, but there's choice here. And with messages coming from ancestors, it could be that, someone that's passed over is trying to send you the message that there are maybe two different people that you could be working for. Could be two different people that are vying for your hand. There's something about making a choice between two people here, and it's something that you need to be aware of. One of them might be very sneaky, the other honest, but they may come across as opposite to that. So yeah, that's things aren't what they seem, is the message that I'm getting here. And so that's in April. So just keep your eyes open in April. For May, we have the Goblin. And the Goblin is talking about the wounded human ego. It talks about fears. So what I'm getting here is you may have some hurt feelings or some type of fear or anxiety coming up in May. And with that, we have the Tower, we have the Lovers, and the Nine of Wands. So there may be a choice, that you've had to make, and that choice could have been between that King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. It could be talking about two people, vying for a relationship with you. It could be talking about two different job situations, whatever that is. But there's a choice here that you have to make, because you needed to be totally aware, and things weren't showing themselves as what they truly are. So I'm feeling here that you're scared that you're making the wrong decision when those options had come about. It's like you're in it's like you're looking here in hindsight, saying, did I make the right decision here? Is this person the person for me? Is this my twin flame? And with the Nine of Wands, I really feel here that you're trying to protect yourself. And I think maybe you're just scared that you may have made the wrong decision. So you have a little bit of anxiety So again, that very well could be talking about relationship. It could be talking about a job situation, something where you have a choice between two two different things or two different people. And again, that warning there, very strong, like things aren't what they seem. Okay, so just make sure that you're very clear and have all the information that you need before you go ahead and make a decision. So in June, here we have the King, and this is talking about man. It's an authority figure, could be male sexual energy, things pertaining to the law or justice. So what I get is kind of two scenarios here. Again, it could be talking about relationship, could be talking about work issue, like a boss. And again, this could be just carrying on here from April and May. This type of energy is coming with you into June. So here we have Two of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Star. So there is, yeah, for some of you, this is definitely a relationship that's been going on here, because we've got the Two of Cups sitting here. Then with the Six of Cups, I feel that somebody here from your past may be coming back around. So a former situation or an old love or something like that is coming back around. And I'm feeling again that you've got to make some more decisions here. You're in the hope and the healing mode here. So something from your past is coming back around, and you may have to deal with that before you can move on. So let's move on here. So July, August, and September. So we have July, August, and September. And we'll switch out our tarot decks here. August and September. 2, 3. Okay. So with July, the card here is focus. So with this, to me, what I see is that you need to pay attention to what your goals are. You need to not deviate. You can't be like a crow and, oh, something shiny, and then off you go and you forget where your focus was, what your intention was. I really feel here that it's time that you need to pay attention to what it is that you want and set that intention and work towards that goal. And for some of you, it's been kind of an active spring going on here between work and relationships. Things have been very busy those 3 months. So to clarify here, we've got the Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Wands. What I'm seeing here is that you definitely want stability and security. You want a relationship that is built on love and truth. What I'm feeling is that you are moving towards that, but again, with the Five of Wands, there's this energy where there's conflict. And again, that very well may be that this situation from the past never did get resolved, so it's coming back towards you here again in July. You're working towards one relationship and being very happy, and someone from your past or a past situation is rearing its ugly head again, and you can't move forward. This is like a skeleton in the closet that you have to deal with. So in August, we have perception, and with perception, again, to me, that really goes back to things not being what they seem. You have to use your intuition here. Really pay attention to what's going on. Listen to what is not being said as opposed to what is being said. Okay? So you really have to be aware of what's going on. And here we have the Hierophant, the Five of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, there is something that's going on here, and you need to really pay attention. You've got to look at things, from different angles. Don't make any rash decisions. I'm feeling here that if you don't look at this situation from all angles, you may feel a sense of loss or hurt. And somebody else may be getting their feelings hurt here as well. But yeah, it's a time of just take care and pay attention. With the Three of Wands here, I feel that you're waiting for the time that this can be moved away. Okay, you're working towards that. But whatever this has kind of been hanging on now, like March, April, and I'm feeling here in May that it's probably almost settled. Now again, it could be something to do with work. It could be something to do with a love relationship. But there's some situation here that is coming back around from the past. Something needs to be revisited and ended. So with September, I think I said those months wrong. Okay, so this was in April, May, June, July, and August. I think I had said they were earlier than that. So with the Earth Fairy here for September, this is talking about your physical health, your grounding, your foundations. So to me, that is really looking towards or looking backwards at July. You really wanted to have some strong foundations, some groundings here with a relationship. So you wanted to build it on love and respect. So when you come over here to September, this is where you're actually looking after yourself. All right, because I'm feeling here that whatever this situation was that was going on for you in like May, June, July, August, it really took a toll on your health. So this is a time for you to look out for yourself here in September. And to clarify that, we've got the Hanged Man, the Ace of Swords, and Six of Pentacles. Yeah. We had a card of perception here, and you needed to look at, there it is right there in August, you needed to look at things a different way. You need to look at it through the eyes of somebody else, and we've got the Hanged Man here telling you the same thing in September. This is where you get honest with yourself and be open to others giving you a helping hand here. So yeah, I'm really thinking that all of this has caused an issue with your health, a lot of anxiety going on here. So again, you may be able to miss all of this by paying particular attention to what's going on in April. Okay, so that was September. And we'll pull a card here for October, November, and December. have October, November, and December. Okay, so we've got these 3 cards. Want to jump out? All right, so for October, this is talking about birth and rebirth. So I'm feeling here that with all the work that you've been doing on yourself here in September, you're starting to feel better in October. Okay, you've had your support system helping you deal with the issues that have been going on. So to clarify here, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and Death. So with this, what I'm feeling is like you've had this sense of maybe not being good enough. Your sense of empowerment was lacking, to say the least here. I'm feeling that you have some inferiority complex or something, and it's coming out in your relationship. There's a transformation that is coming over you. I'm feeling that you did a lot of thinking here in September and a lot of healing, and it's like this is what you are coming out of. Okay, in October, you're leaving that anxiety and unworthiness or something behind you, because you have birth, rebirth, and you know the Death card is transformation, so that's like a big change, you know, a rebirth of self. So things are it's like you're finally getting a handle on who you are and how you feel and how you're going to deal with things, okay? Because this issue that happened earlier in the year really threw you for a loop here. So in November we have Queen, and this talks about woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, friendships. Yeah, I'm feeling here this is where your empowerment is starting to kick in. You are starting to feel like your old self. You're starting to feel stronger. Again, there could have been a health issue up here as well that caused, you know, that you weren't feeling, you know, yourself. So it wasn't necessarily just like a work issue or you know, like a romantic relationship or something from the past. I feel here for some of you it was a health issue that caused this big change. So yeah, here in November, this is again where you're starting to feel a lot better about yourself. This is the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower. I'm feeling here that, yeah, definitely a new sense of love for yourself, feeling so much better about yourself, standing up for yourself, not taking any bullshit. You're putting up boundaries and not letting people in that aren't good for you. Okay, so whatever the situation was that you've been dealing with here in the first part of the year, yeah, you've dealt with that, and you're not bringing those people back into your life, or you know that situation back into your life anymore. With Tower, yeah, I'm feeling here that this is where you put your foot down and you have ended something. Okay, you're not having that come back around anymore. So you have the Queen here, you have the Queen of Swords here, so definitely coming into who you are and feeling more comfortable and satisfied with yourself. So here we are in December, and this is talking about fear. Well, with this, I'm feeling that fear is part of your past. This is not something that is going to grasp hold of you and take you into, you know, 2022. This is something that you have put an end to this year, and you're not dealing with that situation that caused that fear again. You have overcome. So definitely that's what these cards here are saying. You've got Seven of Pentacles, you've got Six of Wands, and a Judgment. So this is you really scrutinizing everything that you've been doing. I liken it to making your checklist and checking things off as you get them done. With the Six of Wands, it's a card of victory. You have won the battle. With Judgment, I feel this as your chance of renewal. Karma has come back around and dealt you a good hand. So things are looking really good here. That fear card is just where you've kicked fear in the ass, and you're not dealing with it this year. You are not dealing with it, the next year. You've dealt with it in 2021, and learned your lessons, and not dealing with that situation again. So let's pull a card here as a closing thought. And here we have a new romantic cycle begins. This is new moon in Libra. So this is in the fall that this could be taking place if you are looking at the moon cycle. But the message here is a new romantic cycle begins. So what I'm feeling here is, for some of you, there was a choice between two people that could have been a romantic involvement here. There is something, there's so many new things that are coming in here for you in this reading. Also, there have been a lot of things that you've had to deal with, and that's going to be happening over the course of the year. But one of the biggest things here is that a new romantic cycle begins, and that could also be talking a little bit about looking out for yourself and finding that you are worthy, and not feeling so bad about yourself here as well. So there's some multiple messages in that card right there. So thanks for watching. I want you guys to have a great day, and I'll see you next time.